Myself, Dr. Darshan Ravindra Gorbade, MBBS from BIMS Belgavi, and currently had an All India rank of 1113 in NEET PG 2025 along with the internship. And here in this video, I would like to break few myths and give clarity about GTs. What are GTs? How it is? First of all, I'll like to answer the facts which are common to everyone. Like questions like I will like to take RGT is very important. Is the very often question which everyone asks, and the answer according to me is yes and no. Now you will say how come you are saying both? So it depends on the situation. Yes, GTs are important and also not so important. So we'll go on further elaborating. So stay till end so that you get to know about this in a detail. So first of all, who should give GT? I think everybody should give GTs. No matter he might be starting the preparation now or he might be at the end of his preparation. It only differs among the how frequently GTs are given by a person who is starting the preparation and who has ended the preparation. It's only difference in the number of GTs, but GT is to be given by both. So there is nothing that I should finish my whole of the portion and then only I should give the GT and all. There is nothing like that. So GT is to be given by everyone. That's the first point. How often? Yeah, this is the second question. Anybody who is starting the preparation now, like say they have joined the offline classes are going on, they have not completed their whole portions, they can give GTs monthly. Whereas someone who has completed all his portions, videos, lectures, whatever source he has used, he should give GTs twice monthly. That's what recommended. And if he is nearly very end at his revision phase, then he can give any number of times. There is nothing that he should give only twice GT or only once a month. There is nothing like that. You can do anyhow. Yeah, and then which platform to give is also one more question. Then what I would suggest is whichever platform you have purchased or buy, you can take GTs of that platform along with the free GTs which are given by any other platforms. So many platforms offer you free GT which is free to everyone. So you can use other different GTs also, because that will keep you unbiased. Because sometimes what happens is when we give GTs from a single platform, they might be tougher than the other platforms and we might be getting a constantly low score and we might get demotivated. So to avoid that, I suggest that you should give GTs from every platform. That will keep you unbiased. And so GTs are to be given. You shouldn't be like demotivated by seeing your scores, because my score, I will tell you, you will be shocked that first score was that much and within 2 months I did this much. So there is nothing like that, that GT score defines you. But mainly GT, why GT is given? GT, according to me, mainly is to first is the time management, because you will understand how to manage your time. That 3 hours are very important. So what happened to me, I will tell you really, whenever I used to give GTs initially or the INI first which I gave, the first section I wasted much time in starting questions and I used to lose the time. I wouldn't get the time to see the last 10 questions. So this is what happens if you don't give GTs, and losing 10 questions in such competitive exams, losing one question is also a great thing. 10 questions, there is no question of it. So one is the time management. Second one, you will have the MCQ solving skill. You will learn to rule out the things faster because there is a time limit when you solve Q banks. Most of the times you keep the timer off, so you take your own time. But in GTs, it doesn't happen. So time keeps ticking off. So you need to think within that moment of time and you need to answer and move forward. So that's one thing. One thing is keeping you consistent, because GTs simulate the real-time exam so that you don't go and fear out there. So these GTs help to give you a real experience of the exam so that you are not anxious on that day. So whenever you give GT, you should be like very chill. You should be at your own comfort zone place wherever you like, sit for 3 hours, even if you are not knowing questions, read the whole questions, read the options, and give the GT of 3.5 hours and review it later. It is not necessary that you should know everything. No, I told you like earlier also, it is for the time management. Later, at the end of your preparation phase, after your revision cycles multiple times are over, you can use the GTs to see whether you are doing good, great, or improving or not. But in initial phase, GT scores are low. You can't expect 130, 140 initially. No, I at least didn't start from there, to be very frank. So I wouldn't expect anyone to start. If you are doing it very well and good, great, keep going. But if you are not, then no worries. Don't think about that plateau phase which is coming in your GTs, or that low score which is coming. It will improve surely one day. And we'll talk more about the GTs, how to give, when to give, what strategies to be used for that. Keep following, stay focused, and yeah, thank you.